Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I know that it's been a minute, apologies for that, but I have been extremely busy. Anyway, today I've got a couple of mini hauls for you. One from Pro Impressions, which sent me nail mail, and I have a discount code for you also from them very kindly. I have an AliExpress haul to show you, and also I have a vintage haul which I'm quite excited about, but there is a little word of warning, so keep watching, sit back, relax, grab a coffee and enjoy my video. So first up, I received this gorgeous nail mail box from Pro Impressions. This was a mystery box. I think it was around £25, around about the £30 mark with postage and packing. And I think I used one of the existing customers, 10% off, I think, from Kel's Nails, Celtic 10, I think it was. Anyway, yeah, pop over to Celtic Nails. She has a brilliant channel, also nailed by LJW. They both have codes for Pro Impressions, so I thought I'd give it a go after seeing their videos. So let's have a look and see what's in the box. So I'll just hide my address. I don't want anyone to see that. I will edit it out if it's there. So just to show you, oh, it was a £20 box. Let's see, it came to £27. So there was a discount code. It was a nail mystery box at £25, and I had a £5 off with a 10% off, or 20% off my first order. So I'll put that to one side. I will have to edit that out. I can see that you can see my address there. Anyway, this is what came in the box. So you get all of this stuff. On social media, you can follow them and tag them. My code for, you can actually, if you can scan that if you pause the video, hopefully, and get yourself on that website. I will link it into my description, and if you use my code Maggie10, you will get 10% off. They very kindly gave me that. Also, I've got 25% off my next online order, so I will be using that at some point. So that was very kind. They also sent over a catalogue, which I've really enjoyed looking through. To be fair, the prices are really reasonable, and obviously I've got a discount code for them. They do everything nails, manicure, pedicure, everything. And you know, there's hand care and foot care also in there as well. I just loved looking through this, and I think I will be buying some more. I was quite impressed. So yeah, I also got this, which gives you 50% off, up to 50% off on all tailor-made course kits. So if you want to do a course, you can get more information from proimpressions.com, and you can tailor make the beauty training school courses to your own specification. This came also with cuticle oil. Tells me all about what scents they have. They've got Bakewell tart, cherry, cola, coconut, bubblegum, watermelon, vanilla, lemon, strawberry and tropical. And you can scan that to see the entire cuticle oil range. So I'm just trying to include that in for you as well. And you can get, you know, cuticle oil pens, a jar bundle, you know, and you can just, you know, you can make a bit of profit on them if you started to retail them to your clients. But yeah, so that's that. So for free, they put these in for me. So yeah, which is nice. Some nice gloves. There's 2 units in there, trial kit, and it is some nice emollient gloves. I'm so sorry, my brain just stopped working briefly then. So yeah, all the instructions are on the back on how to use them. So yeah, you can give yourself a really nice mani with those. It came sealed like this. Obviously, I've had a little peek because it's been hanging around for a while, guys. I'm in the process of selling my house. It's finally on the market, and I've got the tiniest nail space in the world to work from at the moment. Most of my stuff is packed, so I'll be working with whatever I've got around me for the time being. But thanks for sticking with me and for helping me go through that process. I really appreciate it. I will obviously be doing bits of vlogs here and there and, you know, going through it with you. We thought we'd found our dream home, but we may well have missed that now. And yeah, that's how it goes. So we're on the lookout for our ideal home at the moment. So it's all very exciting. Anyway, in my box, back to the box. Lovely heart-shaped bubble wrapper like that. Beautiful. I got some nail swatchers. I don't have any natural, so it was quite nice to get these. Yeah, I might put them in a giveaway because I do have a lot of clear ones and I prefer the clear, to be honest, but if you want to know what they look like actually on a nail, you better to use the natural ones. And for filming purposes, I just like the clear ones. And I got this really cute stamping plate. I hope you can see that there. It's all butterflies, all different types of butterflies. Some reverse stamping ones where you can put on your colour first and then apply another butterfly on top with the details. So yeah, these are really cute, and some patterns in the middle as well. I really like those, especially for springtime coming up. So there was that, and also some striping tape. Now, I hate striping tape because my hands affect me, as everyone knows by now, but I'm not very good with these little tiny things. But what you can do is cut some pieces off and use it to make a checkered design on your nails. And that's really effective when you're using like pat gel on top. And it makes a lovely ombre pattern if you fancy trying that. So, I mean, I've been giving all my striping tape away. I don't have very much left. I think I've got a couple of rolls of it, but that's really what I'd be using it for. There was back in the day a craze for striping tape. Everybody had it on their acrylic nails back when we had acrylics, and everybody used it. But I think, you know, we're not really doing that now. So I'll put it to one side for now. And then I got some nail art stickers. So these are quite pretty. They're like little white lace flowers with a little stone in them. Kind of generic ones that I don't know, I think I've had them before in other boxes. Most of the nail companies give these out. It's the tiniest little sticker pack there. Yeah, it's black, which is quite strange, but they are white lace on a black background actually. So yeah, they'll be interesting. I might give those a go. We shall see. But they're quite pretty. So remember that all of this was £20, guys. So, you know, with my discount code, and as I said, if you put in a discount code, you'll get 20% off on your first order, or you can get 10% off if you're already a customer and you need a code. And I also got some of these. These are there was kind of a theme going on, I noticed. Everything was kind of black and silver, gold. And this is just a black velvet backing in the bottom of the pot, which is quite strange. I actually thought that was glitter, but it isn't. And this is little studs. I've got some clear ones and some gold ones. So yeah, those are interesting. Let's pop some out. See, just put a couple in there. Yeah, definitely clear and gold. So yeah, that's them. So interesting. I shall possibly try them out at some point. Some nail glue, which is always handy. Always need glue. So I'm going to give theirs a try and see what it's like. And also some nice nail tips. So these are Advanced Clear Extreme Stiletto. And they're wellless nail tips, which means they don't have that little dip around the edge. So you don't see the join as much. And there's 100 in there. They've got an Ultra C curve, no well and no blending, so you don't need to blend them. And they're brilliant, you know, with an overlay acrylic. They're really pointy, really stubby nails, so I quite like those. So I'm looking forward to giving those a go, guys, because I'm going to be bringing more acrylic into my channel, because I've got it all sitting there and I'm not using it, so I've got absolutely tons of acrylic, and I don't mind teaching people who are new to the nails and want to learn. So yeah, I will be doing a bit more of that. I also got these, which are gloves. So yeah, some gloves, and they're just yes, these are waterless manicure gloves. So I don't know what's in them. I will have to check with the ingredients, make sure I'm not allergic to anything. But yeah, it just says how to use. Remove the nail varnish, file the nails on the hands, distribute the emollient evenly on the gloves, pat on the emollient gloves, break the fingertips of the gloves and start working the cuticles. Remove the gloves and make good use of the emollient to massage the hands. And then you apply acetone on each nail to activate the varnish fixative polymer. So there is something in them to help your nails adhere, so that's quite good. And then finalise by applying base coat and varnish, and finalise as usual. So yeah, so there's something in these gloves that helps your nail polish adhere better. I also got some cuticle sticks, which I always need. I love these big long ones. They are really good for cuticle care. Pushers are dual-ended ones, multi-purpose sticks. And then I got some stamping gel, and this is in ocean green. I hate green. I'm going to be honest. I don't like green at all. And where that goes with all the black and gold stuff, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not keen on green, so I will probably be putting this in a giveaway. I'm just going to have a look. Yeah, it's not my thing at all. So yeah, it looks like it says ocean green, but to me that looks like a neon green. I'm too old for that, guys. I don't really want that. So I will probably be giving that away. However, somebody might like it, just not me. And I also got a trolley thing. Kels from Celtic Nails actually sent me 3, and she bought them specially, and she sent me them in a recent giveaway, and I love them. So this one is going to be put into a giveaway box. I don't need it. Because I've got 3 of them. I've got one for each me and my hubby, and one for the car. So yeah, I don't need another trolley thing, but it was nice of them to put it in. Also a little stamper and a scraper. All right for starting out. And I'm quite interested about this one. I'm pleased about this. So I've got a small ball fine groove bit for my nail file, so I will give that a go. It looks really sharp, doesn't it, guys? So we'll see. I'll use that very gently, but I will try that one out. And then a pot of acrylic, 2-in-1 dip and acrylic powder. So I can open it because we're over the box, so let's have a look. And I've got some gloves on, so yeah, it's a really fine, it's a nice colour of pink. I like the pink. Really, really fine acrylic powder. So it is more of a dip powder, but I will certainly, you can still use that for overlays. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And then we've got a cuticle pen, which is, what flavour is it? I will say flavour, it's not flavour, it's scent. Not entirely sure. Not sure what that one is. Can't really smell it, to be fair. No, don't know what that one is. Sorry, guys, it doesn't tell you either. It's just popped in there. It's not really a scent in it. So, yeah, cuticle oil, isn't it? Everybody needs cuticle oil. And then I got a blue and gold glitter. This one's really pretty with the hollow in it. Look at that. I like that. It's nice. And then a blue. So always handy to have some glitter. And then I got some gel, which I was really pleased about. So this one is a green, Emerald City. Once again, I hate green, just not going to lie. I'm just like, I'm not overly excited about this box, to be fair, but you got to try things out, haven't you? But you know, kudos to Pro Impressions for putting all that in for £20. I'm quite pleased with that. But yeah, that's the gel. It's just a glitter gel, And this one is a pretty one. This is a pearly one. So it's just a pearly white, which I certainly will use. I will use that. It's all about taste, isn't it, guys? So this is your pearl one that you can make patterns in and, you know, make little roses and things. So yeah, I quite like that one. It's a lovely thick consistency. I like the consistency of it. It's really nice. So yeah, so that's everything that was in my box. So thanks to Pro Impressions for sending me that. I think next time if I order, I will order what I want rather than just a mystery box, because to be honest, oh, we got something else in here. I'm not overly impressed. We've also got these little silver studs to go with the gold and clear. So that's silver and clear as well. But yeah, I mean, I'll use these. They're quite pretty. There's not very many in there. So that's a bit of a disappointment. But yeah, a wee bit disappointed just because I feel like other people got maybe a little bit more than I did. Perhaps it's just me. I don't know. I'm not impressed, but next time I will order what I want. But most of this will be going into a giveaway in future, and hopefully a beginner nail tech can make some use of it. But for me, I was like, I'm not going to use half of this stuff. So you got to try. You got to try it out. So that's that. So we will move on quickly. But thank you to Pro Impressions. I mean, they sent it out really quickly as well. You know, for that, I was really grateful. And I will be looking through the catalogue and I will be buying some more, but I don't think I'll bother with the mystery box. Anywho, let's move on. So, I'm not sure how to close that. I'll close it later. So I'll just pop that to one side. So next, I got this from AliExpress. I needed some bits and bobs for stamping, because I noticed all the girls in Lip Smack and Nails lately have been doing a lot of stamping. And I looked on Maniology, and to get shipped to the UK, it's quite a lot of money. So I didn't have that kind of funds available at that time. So I had a look on AliExpress, and I found a whole load of stuff that I was quite impressed with. First up, I needed a stamper, and I love this. This is Miss Cheering. I think this was about £2. There was nothing over £3 in this pack. It really didn't come to much at all. I think I was about £12 for the whole haul, to be fair. And you can easily look these up for yourself. So this is a Miss Cheering clear jelly stamper. And look at that, guys. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that nice? Look, it's got all these little rhinestones in the back. You can't take that off, look. How pretty, so you can see. But yeah, that's sitting on my desk. It's so cute. And it's magnified as well. And it's got a spare jelly in the middle. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. And because I'm really pleased with that, I bought 2 of them. So yeah, and it comes with a little scraper as well. And it's beautifully presented in this little box, which is where I'm going to keep it, because, you know, these stampers, they get a bit gnarly after a while, don't they? You have to keep buying more of them and more of them. I've had loads over the years, but yeah, I thought I would give that a go. So I've got 2 of them. So I will probably either pop one in a giveaway or just keep it as a spare. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, oh, I can't do anything with these gloves on. Never mind. Next up, I got this. Now, this actually came with a whole stamping set. And I actually, once again, got 2 of those. So I've got 2 of these jelly stampers. That's the other one. It's exactly the same Miss Cheering stamper. But I did get 2 sets. But funny enough, they came wrapped differently. So one came like this. It's just a top-up one, I think. And the initial one was like this. So this is just a nail art tool. It's a sponge. So it's for doing your little, it's got a rhinestone thing on. Let me have a look at this. It's got your little sponge for doing your pat gels, or for, you know, putting up your paint on your stamper. So you can, you know, dab it on, or your chrome on there or whatever. And then it's got a silicone sponge on the end. So that is definitely for rubbing your chrome in. So that's really brilliant. Love that. And it comes with a little cap as well. So I'm pleased with that. That's really good, handy dandy. I've got one of those that's a lot bigger and it doesn't have the silicone end on it, so that's a surprise. I quite like that. So this set, this is what we got. So this was a couple of pounds for the set, so I bought 2 of them. And it comes with a tiny mini stamper, little silicone stamper and scraper. And you get, let's see how many. These are just little ones, little stamping plates, but you get 5, 6 of them. So that's what came in the box, and this box is really handy to keep everything in together. So yeah, I was really pleased with that. Once I unwrap this, I can put it all in there again and keep it together. So that was that. So the stamps that I bought, this one is, it's got orange juice on it, it's got farm, it's got natural strawberry, some oranges, some strawberry patterns, orange slices. It's got a strawberry there, a wild strawberry, and then a little lemon. I really like that. So it says farm fresh product, hello. So that was cute. And then we've got some, this is why I bought it, because I wanted the roses, because I do a lot of roses on my nails. I love roses, nail designs. So yeah, it just saves me drawing them. Sometimes I want a more detailed one. So that's got a couple of butterflies, and it's got all sorts of roses and background patterns and things on it. So although it's small, it's still very usable. I have tiny nail beds anyway, so it's fine for me. This one is more of, shall we say, a floral pattern. It's got a couple of snowflakes on there and geometric patterns as well. It's just a mix of everything. It says let it snow, but yeah, it's kind of frost and icicles, and there's a crisscross pattern. It's a bit random, that one, but yeah, I'm happy with that. And then a geometric and kind of checkered tartan one here as well, argyle tartan. I quite like that. So that came in it. And then we've got this one, which is kind of more, again, geometric style. We've got like little birds of paradise there. You've got some ferny leaves, bird's nest. All nice things for springtime. So pretty. So yeah, you could do kind of a, I don't know, Japanese kind of style nail with that. So yeah, I really like that one. And this one is the lace one. It's got all the, you know, the usual things that you get with the corsety thing and the stocking tops and the really cheeky little bows. So yeah, there's a good selection in there. So yeah, fine if you're just starting out, but because I liked that kit, I bought another one as well, because there's a selection of different ones. So I got this one to go with it, and I think I bought another one as well. Yeah, I did. Went a bit mad. So let's see. Well, like I say, I think the whole order came to about £10 or £12. It didn't cost very much at all. And yeah, I mean, I've got a few stamping plates, but I've had them years. And I just wanted some new ones, as you do. So we'll see how they go. I mean, I've watched some people do them from these places like Temu, Shein, AliExpress, and they don't actually stamp very well. They don't transfer. So they're not etched enough. So that is a worry. But, you know, if they don't work, they don't work. I'm not losing any money. I've got another Dibbery Doober here. Another one of them. So I think that's the one I showed you earlier. Yeah, you've got 2 of those. So that come with it. So you get another one, and then you get a lace pattern stamper as well. I actually have a very similar one to this, and I think it was by Moyu or Born Pretty. I can't remember. Doesn't fit in there, so that's why they've packed it separately, but that's okay. I've got my own little stamper tin. I got some of this because I've heard good things about it, so I wanted to try it. I haven't opened it yet, but this is the Born Pretty, and I was pleased to see that AliExpress did this. But it's the Born Pretty metal painting gel, and this one is Super Shine Silver. Now I'm not going to open it because I'm just going to, oh, I'll open it, so let's do it. So yeah, just a second. I've got gloves on, I might as well. Just try and find the edge. There we are. It's got a little bit you can open from on the side, which is handy. So let's have a look, see. I've got a lot to get through today, but I wanted to show you this. So I'll just get my tweezers or something to do it with. I'll just use this. I think I'll use an old orange stick so that I can stir it up and show you. But this gel is really, really metal, like real metal chrome effect. So you have to give it a little stir, but it's apparently one of the best ones. So I'm going to just show you it, guys. Once you leave it, look at this. So once you leave that, just leave it for a few seconds. Look how shiny it gets. And apparently this one doesn't lose its shine after you top coat it. So yeah, I'll be pleased to see how that turns out. I'm actually going to do it on the glove for you. Why not? So I'll cure this in a second. Just 2 ticks and I'll just get this closed again so I don't want it to spill everywhere, which would just be my luck. There we are. So I'm going to put that here where it's safe before I get gel everywhere. Just a second. Let's cure that and then we'll try some top coat and see what it looks like. So just wipe off that orange stick, get rid of that. I'm going to do it on my glove. Look how shiny that is. That's awesome. So that's by Born Pretty, guys. And they do bronze and gold, I think, as well. I have ordered some from goodness me, Saracen. I have ordered some from Saracen because obviously I'm brand ambassador for them. So I'm waiting on that coming just to see what that's like. And it's by a well-known brand. So I will bring that to you when I get that order, but I haven't had it as yet. So we'll just give this a quick flash cure on my glove just to show you that it doesn't dull down. And then we'll put a top coat on. I've got more stamping things to show you from AliExpress. So we'll just give that a quick cure, just enough to kind of do it, right? So we'll show you that with sort of, hopefully that's enough without, you know, without it running around. So here we go. Words seem to fail me today. So this is some Born Pretty 6-in-1. So it dulls down there, but let's see if it shines up again in a minute. Oh, it does dull down. Maybe I didn't cure it properly. It's probably better on the nail. Yeah, I didn't cure it properly, guys. So my bad. I will have to try it again another time on the nails for you. I'm just going to wipe that off. And then I was also, while I was on my AliExpress kick, I bought some more stampers and scrapers because I think it's always handy to have a square one as well. I wanted a square one. And I think I'd already ordered this when I found the others. So, yeah, I mean, the square one for the square patterns is a good bet. So you can see your pattern there and you can get it on and then onto your nail. So, yeah, so that's why I bought that one. I will keep it in there because it doesn't have a cap. So that's disappointing. Why it doesn't have a cap, I don't know. So that will have to stay in there because it's a lovely brand new silicone. So that's in there. And then I got some separate plates as well. So these are just other ones that I fancied. And that one is animal print. Kind of like watery. Could be used for bark, animal print, kind of background. Really liked it. And then, of course, this one for Valentine's Day, which is just covered in hearts. I've got the lips for my Lip Smacking Nails group, the nail community I'm part of. Absolutely love everyone in my group. They're such nice ladies. Go and have a look, guys. Look at our playlist and see what videos we've got out there and collabs and join in. I've got some of these, those little, we used to call them clocks. Used to blow them and make a wish. The dandelions, aren't they, when they go to seed. And then you've got hearts, you've got roses. Hearts, more hearts, more hearts. And then we've got Happy Valentine's Day. I mean, to get all that on the nails, fantastic, isn't it? We've got fireworks there. Kiss, love, Yeah, I thought it was really pretty and a bit different. There's a diamond on there as well. So if someone's expecting a proposal on Valentine's Day, make a little diamond. Anyway, so that's these. That's all my stamping things that I got. So I was really happy with that haul. But then I went on to Vinted. Used to love CJP's products. And a few years back, they brought out the Master Powder Salon size in crystal glass. And I used to use this. I have a smaller one. I have, you know, the 50-gram pot of it. And I needed some more. And I thought this was it. And I ordered it from Vinted. And I bought it for £16. Anyway, I went to use it. And I was going to pass some on to Kels, to Celtic Nails, because she's my mate. And I'm going to teach her some acrylic very soon. But this came with all the instructions proper on there. It wasn't sealed, so that was an immediate red flag for me. So there could be anything in it. I mean, a lot of times they're not sealed because they've used a little bit, and that's fine. But it comes in, you know, the newest pot available, and you know it's not been messed with. So I opened it and I tested it, and this is the colour. Now I'm not mad at this colour, so it's not what it says on the tin. So I don't think I'm going to be putting this on my nails, guys, because I don't know what's in there. That could be anything. It could be cheap Chinese EMA, you know, cheap Chinese MMA, sorry, which is what you should not put on your nails. It's designed for teeth. Anyway, what I did to give them the benefit of the doubt, I thought, oh, they filled it up with the wrong colour or sent me the wrong one. I messaged her. And I said, hi, I've just received this. I had accepted the order, which was my mistake. I should never have accepted it until I said I have an issue. So beware, make sure if you've got any issues, guys, do not click I have, everything is okay, until you are fully sure you know what you've got is correct. I emailed her really politely and I said, please can you tell me what's in the pot, because this is not what I ordered. It's a different colour. It's actually white. I sent her a sample. I put them on some nails, sent her a little sample of what it looked like and said it's not crystal glass. It's not clear. It's white. Can you please tell me what's in the jar, as I don't want to put anything on my nails that I may be sensitive to. Well, immediately she came back and said to me, I can't remember exactly what she said, but it was very, very rude, and she blocked me. She said, that's not clear, that's white. And then she blocked me. And so I went to Vinted and asked them if I could have any help. Now, I would have been fully reimbursed had I clicked, I have an issue. So I still don't know what this is. I've reported the user because she was vile to me. She said more than what I'm telling you. But to be polite, we'll just keep it at that. And I gave her a bad review. She didn't like that, so she's given me one and bloody blah. So yeah, I blocked her. That's the end of it. It's done. I made a mistake. £16 down the drain. No idea what this is. Might be okay for doing practice, you know, on swatches, but don't put it anywhere near your own nails. So I don't know what to do with that tub right now. Anyway, word to the wise, just make sure that what you're buying is genuine before you accept it. And that goes for anything on Vinted, because you will not get your money back unless you've reported it as I have an issue. Vinted frowns on people like that, and they will block them, and they will make sure that they don't get the money if they are conning people. They don't take to scammers or con artists lightly. So there we go. Right, next up, this was also from Vinted, and I'm glad to say I was really happy with this purchase. Came in a lovely box, just ignore these. Came in a nice little box, and she was sending stickers and gems and all sorts with it. But I said, hang on to those. You can sell them to someone else. I'm quite happy to have just these items. So I think I paid about £15 for these. It wasn't a lot, really, for what I got. So I'm going to show you. So first up, I got some black Stick It. So this is super sticky gel for transfer foils, and it's black. So you know how you get like your rainbow foils and your oil slick ones and things like that, and they look good on a black background. Or if they're a little bit transparent, then this is the black Stick It gel that you use. So it's got black pigment in it. Where's my orange stick gone? Don't know where to put it now. I did have an orange stick in my hand and it's gone. Let's see. Here we are. So this one, it is black. It just needs a bit of a mix. It's kind of gone a little bit weird because it's been settled for a while. But yeah, this is black. So as you can see, it's very pigmented. So I mean, I suppose you could use this probably for isolated chrome as well, if you really wanted to. But yeah, so that's your black Stick It gel, which is, you know, is for your foils, because I have such trouble with foils. I can never get them to stick. And then we've got the No Wipe Gel Paint frosting, and this is in white. Now I really like this. I'm going to show you it. Just wipe my stick off. Let's get some alcohol. I'm in my jammies today, guys, so just excuse my black sleeves. Anyway, PJ day. It's been so busy. We've been packing and cleaning, and we're all ready for viewings. And oh my god, what a job! Especially my nail room was crazy packing that up. So yeah, let's have a look at this white frosting. This is interesting to me. It's not even opened. So let's just poke a hole in it and have a little look. So it's going to just stir because I suspect it's been sitting a while. But yeah, I'll give it a good stir. Let's see. So this is your white frosting. So it's a lovely white painting gel. Isn't that nice? So yeah, so I've got my black and I've got my white. And it's a no wipe. I'm just going to cure that on my thing so that I don't get in a mess. Some more alcohol. In fact, I'll just wipe it off my glove. But it is a no wipe, so I'm happy with that. So that's handy. So yeah, and it's from a good brand as well. I think it was from, I can't remember the name. Nail Star? Is that Nail Star? I think so. So that's that. And then a little thank you on the box. Isn't that sweet? Look, people do things like that. I love that. And in this pot, it's Studio Effects and it's chrome pigment. And this is from the Gel Bottle Ink. Obviously a well-known brand. So these are just little accessories I needed. So it's a nice green chrome pigment, look. Again, I don't like green. I always seem to end up with green, but look, that's really pretty. I like that one. So that came. Just wipe that off also, or I'll have green chrome all over my desk. But yeah, I loved that. That was nice, little extra touch. So I think she's just sent that to me just to say thank you, which always is appreciated. So there are some genuine people on Vinted, you know. They're not all con artists and scammers. That's the first time that's happened. I've also had some Ugg slippers, which weren't Uggs. They were the price of Uggs, and they look like Uggs, and all of that, and I got completely conned. But there you go. Be careful. Okay, my own fault. I took a chance and I got bitten. This is next. It came in this package, and it's from the Nail Wrap Company, and it's a gel top coat. So yeah, so it's a matte top coat. So it's just a little cheapy gel top coat, and it is dried up. So that will go straight in the bin. I haven't opened it yet, guys. So I'm just finding out for yourself. So that can go in the bin. That's no good. This one is a foil wrap adhesive. So this is your glue also for your foils. It's a kind of, can you see that, guys? It's like a rainbow glue. So yeah, Okay. So I don't know what you do with that. I'll have to find out. And then this one is the Quick Stick It Brush On Transfer Foil Gel. Clear, very low viscosity and super sticky. So that's new. That hasn't been used. So that's another foil gel which I wanted. So I've got loads of them now because Kel's very kindly gave me this one from Sparkle Supplies, which is absolutely the best. She bought that for me, bless her, from Celtic Nails. She sent me a huge, watch my video guys, I had a huge box from Kel's at Celtic Nails. I did a live with her and oh my god, she's such a good friend to me, my little nail bestie. Her and Nail by LJW Linda, they are so good. Best mates ever. And between the three of us, we do really well together. So yeah, this is the Quick Stick It Brush On Transfer Foil Gel Glue. So we'll give that one a go, as well as I keep Kel's for the one I know actually works for when I'm actually, you know, doing them for myself. I got another heart, what do you call them? One of them. For stamping plate. My goodness, my voice, my head is just all over the place today. Anyway, this is a stamping plate and it says you're all heart. And I just love that. It's so nice. That's from Dixie Plates and it comes with the backing. See, Dixie Plates. But then, as I say, I got this in my haul from this lovely lady on Vinted. She also sent me these. Now, these are from Moyu London, the Pro, the Tourist, and the Festive collection. So let's have a look at the Festive collections. That's plate number 57. And that's all snowflakes, guys, and some nice Christmassy patterns. So that's really pretty. Then the Pro from Moyu London, and this one is floral. Lots of different nice pretty patterns on there, which I really like, and I know that these are going to work. You know, they're the proper ones, not like the cheap ones from AliExpress. But this is Joan the Pro. So Joan the Pro from Moyu London, really like that. And then the Tourist, again from Moyu London, and this is more kind of the animal kind of esque print, with some snake print there. I can feel this Trend Hunter collection. I can feel the etching in them. So I know that these are really good and they're going to work. So I was really happy with that little box of things. So I've just popped them in a little tray together for now because obviously I'm going to have to pack them. So while I'm buying more stuff and I've got to pack, I do not know, don't ask, no answer for that one. But yeah, luckily I've got a lovely hubby who's quite tolerant and doesn't really mind me buying little things like that. Now, see, what else did I get? Oh yes, I got some genuine CJP powder. Now I already have a big tub of Amore, but I use it a lot and it is gorgeous for doing an ombre, especially with coconut milk. So I was really chuffed that I got the two of them. Now guys, I got these for £10. It's almost full. Amore is gorgeous. It's this lovely, lovely pink. So I really love this. Amore, beautiful for Valentine's Day, especially when you're doing French, nice soft ombre French with coconut milk, and coconut milk is exactly as it's described on the tin. It is beautiful on. Now I will be showing you them. I'm not going to show you them today because I've got so much still to get through, but coconut milk is just gorgeous. I'm so pleased to have it. So Amore I will add to my existing collection, and this is a new one, and it's quite a good weight of acrylic in that tin, that tub. So it's over half full, both of them, and I'm really happy with that. So two of those for £10 was really good. So I think they're about £30 each to buy now. Pretty good. So I had those. Then I had this lovely, just put it in the Christmas bag, which tickled me, a gift bag. Look at this, guys, look what I got. Now this was a multitude, this was what you call a bundle. So there were several different things. So I just picked and made up a bundle, and it came to, I think I got her down to £28, which I was really, really pleased with. So in this package, there's like lots of things. So yeah, £28. And it's all acrylic. So let's take them all out and have a look. So I have a lot of colours already, but I do put them in little giveaways if I've got any doubles, or you know, ones that I'm not keen on, or ones that need to be used. There's lots of core powders in here as well, so I always need core powder, because I get bored with the same ones all the time. So I like to change them up a bit. So yeah, these guys, look. So 28 quid for all of these. And I will show you them one by one. So I think there was 17 powders in total in this order. So I was really over the moon to get that for £25. I mean, these little ones I think are about £15 each. So, and then you've got your postage and all of that if you were buying them new from CJP Acrylics website. Now, I love CJP. CJP is where I started my nail journey. And where I learned to do nails initially. So I really want to introduce it and get back into it again. Because like I said, I haven't been doing acrylics for ages, and there's a couple of my nail buddies that want to learn. So I thought, well, why not do a bit of a live where we've got a couple of us on together and we can all kind of do that. So look out for those guys. This one is sun-kissed, and it's like a tan colour. This is the big pot. So I've got two big pots. You can sort of see it through that. But this is like a lovely sun colour, you know, for when you're in the sun and you just want something a little bit different from pink. And I've spilled it everywhere, but I'm not going to worry about that today. I'll put it back in. I'm just making a mess. So yeah. So I had sun-kissed. So this is a core powder. This doesn't need to have clear over the top. It's fine. You can paint on top of it. You can do what you want with it. So all of the ones with the pink top are core powders, and the ones with the black top need to be encapsulated in clear. So I had sun-kissed and I had Dare to Bear, which I absolutely loved. This is gorgeous. I'll just show you. So I have looked them up on the website. All these colours are still available, so you can buy them. Oh, this pot's nearly full. So I mean, for those two alone, guys, it'd be, you know, it'd be a good 50 quid. So let's face it, bargain. So that's true. So I've got 4 big pots of core powder now, and one that I have no idea what to do with from somebody else. Anyway, so let's sort these out. So we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, there's core powder. I'm just going to try and separate them. So we've got the cores away from the designer powders that need encapsulated. So here we are, right. We're done. Okay, so these are the core powders. So I've got coconut milk, which I have a big one of. So I can give this one to Kels, which is great. We have Snow White, which is a beautiful white. I've got a little bit of that, but I'm actually running out of it, so I'm going to keep that one. And then there's Amore. So again, that's a double because I've got a big huge one, so I'm going to give that to Kels. Celtic Nails. And then I've got Crystal Glass. Finally, a little pot of Crystal Glass, so I can top my own up with that because I don't have much of it. Peach Sorbet. I think I've already got one of those in the box for Kels already, so I'll keep that one. I've got a little box ready for her to give her. And then I've got Negligee, which I've already put in her box, so I'm happy with those. So next up, we have all these designer powders. Oh, there's another core. I've got them mixed up because of the lids. So this is another core powder, Frosted Rose. Now, I haven't seen that before. That's beautiful. I've never seen this one. Look at that. So it looks different when you put your brush in it, guys. So I'm not going to test them today because we're already coming up to an hour, but we can have a swatching day another time. But yeah, for now, I want to keep that one. So I love that. Love, love to love. This one, these are the designer powders we're on now. So this one is Neon Pink Confetti. And I think I had this at one time and I've probably given it away. Look at that, guys. It's full of pink confetti, exactly what it says on the tin. And that's a new one. That's not been used. When I say new one, I mean not being used. It's in one of the older pots. All you do with that is tap it on there. Obviously, you do lose some. Fact. You can brush it up and put it back in, but I'm not going to bother today. But yeah, that's Neon Pink Confetti. Beautiful that is when it's on the nail. I've worn that actually on holiday to Greece and I absolutely loved it. I had comments wherever I went. Next up, we've got Sunny Days. Ooh, yellow. I don't have yellow. Oh, that's a lovely lemon. Look at that. I really like that. That is nice. Again, I'm not a yellow-green person, but I really like that one. That's going into my collection. And while we're on yellow, we've also got a neon yellow confetti, which goes with the pink one, I would think. This is also an older tin, so it's like the pink one, but it's in a neon yellow. Yeah, so it's got those little confetti pieces in it. Can you see them on my glove? Very pretty. So that they'll be gorgeous when it's encapsulated. I was trying really hard not to spill them. Oh, gosh. Okay. And then we've got Flamingo, which is another shocking pink. Now, I actually don't have a lot of shocking pink, so I'm quite pleased that I've gotten these. Look at that. Wow. That is going to be so bright. I like that one. That's one of their older ones, because I can tell because they changed the lids on the about 5 years ago now, I think. Long time ago. So, I mean, those are the ones in my collection I have. I have a huge collection of CJP, and mine are all the old lids as well. I've never really gone on to the new ones. So I'm just showing you the old ones first. So this is Snow Angel. This is gorgeous. A bit bashed. But look at that, guys. It's got stars in there. All sorts. Let's see, where's my little stick gone? Oh, lost it again. So yeah, we've got little stars in there. Iridescent stars. That is very pretty. I'd love to show you that. It's got like a luminescent purple mylar flakes in there, you know, the kind of iridescent flakes. So yeah, it's been swatched on the top though, so we can have a quick look. Well, I've got it covered in yellow. So there you go. Can you see that, guys? Sorry that I focus. My camera is covered with the holder. But yeah, I'm not using my good camera today. I'm just using my phone. So it's got like little tinsel pieces in and stars. That's really pretty. I love that. Not just for Christmas either. You can use that anytime. Gloves are a mess. And this one is Antique Bronze, which I've just popped in for, I think Kels has got it. I think I've sent her some. Or I was going to. Look at that. It's really pretty. So it's nice to have some back again, to be quite honest with you. This is the newer pot, which is easier to close, allegedly. But yeah, less messy. So Antique Bronze, really pretty. It's a lovely colour, that one. And then back to the old tub, we've got Elf. And this is a Liz Guild one. Now, I have Liz Guild brushes. She's a nail artist. Actually, I bought some brushes from Vinted also. I'm just going to show you those. And I was over the moon with them, to be fair, because they're really good, like new condition. I also bought those as well. Almost forgot that. So yeah, this one is by Liz Guild, who's a nail artist for CJP. This is her brush. This was in a separate purchase. I got the 3 brushes, I think, of £16, something like that. I can't remember. I can't remember how much, but yeah, they were on Vinted. And I have soaked it in monomer, and it's absolutely fine. These sticky out hairs are just with me putting it back into the lid. So yeah, I've had one of these brushes for over 10 years and I'm still using it. And I sent one to Kel's and I've got another one of my own. So I've got two of those and I've also got the CJP Big Boy. But yeah, I bought this one in the separate order from Vinted. So I'll get to those shortly. But yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going to get everybody mixed up. So this is by Liz Geld and this is Elf. So she had her own little designer kind of, shall we say, glitters, designer powders with CJP. So you can see that one's like full of little sequins. So it's got like green and red, it's different size sequins through it, and it's absolutely stunning when it's encapsulated. You can't really see, this is the problem with acrylics, you really have to swatch them to show them off. But obviously I've bought so many here that it's impossible to do that for you today, along with everything else that I've put in the video. This one here is Angel Wings, which is a favourite of mine. I actually already have a tub of this. I think I may have given it away. I don't know. I will check. And if I don't, then I'll keep it. But if I've already got it, then I will give it away to Kells. But yeah, this is lovely. It's like tiny little balls of silver. It's called Angel Wings and they're iridescent. That gorgeous shimmer there, it's just stunning. I love Angel Wings. And Silver Bells is another one that she does, which I absolutely adore. And I used to use it in everything. Almost every blooming nail set. Cannot get this cap to shut. There we go. So that's that. So that's all the old ones. Look at the mess, guys. Look. Everywhere. Never mind. So now we've got the new jar, so this should be a little bit easier. So we've got Stalker here. So this one needs encapsulating. And look at that. Oh, I've never seen that one before. I like that. Oh, that's pretty. I love that. Little rose gold and hollow sequins in there. Look, tiny, tiny. Oh, so pretty, those glitters. These are gorgeous. Love that. So that's called Stalker. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Love that one. And then we've got Clouded Pearl. I've never seen this one. This is a new one on me. Oh, I like how it's got the inner lid. So look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. So that's a gorgeous glittery mylar hexes in there. So that's Clouded Pearl. Oh, there we are. And this one, I've actually run out of this and I'm so pleased to have it again. It's called Opal Quartz. And this just looks like opals when you put it on your nail. It is amazing, this one, when it comes out. Let me see if I can show you a little bit. It's all different. When you put that on your nail, with a little bit of inks over the top, it looks like you're wearing a real genuine opal. It is stunning. It's got hollow in there. Can you see how when the acrylic overlays, it kind of goes a bit matte underneath? And it just looks like a real opal. It's amazing. I love that mix. It is so, so pretty. I mean, it's been swatched on the top, but I've messed it up with putting pink all over it. But you can sort of see there. If you had that with a bit of, you know, white ink over the top and major veins and things, you've got opal nails. Easy, easy peasy. This one is Vamp. If I remember right, this is a blood red colour. Really don't want to get this everywhere. Yeah, it's a very dark red. It's called Vamp and it is stunning, especially if you do it with a red rose transfer on top, a water transfer. I've done that design before, and make me have black as well. It's gorgeous. So that's Vamp. They have a Facebook page as well, CJP official, and you should go and have a look because they've always got ladies doing designs on there to give you, you know, inspiration. I think you do need to be a nail tech to be on there. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. but you can always follow them on Facebook. And yeah, and you will get some designs. Where does that come from? Did it come from this one? Nope. One of them I've left out the doodah, haven't I? Must have been that one. Go, put it back in there. There we go. So that was Stalker, that one. Goodness me, still got a few to go yet. I can't get these lids on today. I really can't do it today. Don't know what's the matter. Oh. Just pop that on. All the air out of it. Oh, guys. This is annoying. Sometimes just pushing on it snaps it into place. But maybe that doesn't go on. I don't know. No, that's not for that top. Must be another one. Was it this one? Yes. It's for that one. That's why. Okay, so next up we've got Space Dust. This has been around for a while, this one. And new pots, when they first come, they're so full. This is not brand new, but it's been swatched. But look at that, guys. Look at that. How gorgeous is that one? Space Dust. And you see, this pink hollow colour. It'd be great in galaxy nails, that would. I don't see any predetermined shapes in there. It's just kind of mixed glitter pieces. But really pretty. Oh, I'm looking forward to using that, actually. I think I would wear that. Space Dust. It looks like a grey base or a silver base. Interesting. And this one is magenta. Self-explanatory. Beautiful magenta colour. Bright pink again. I like that. Very pretty. And we have another yellow, which is banana. Wow, that's a bright yellow. I think I prefer the Sunny Days one better, the muted yellow. I might give that to Cal, she'll love that. Neon yellow. So yeah. We go, and this one is beautiful. This is Smurf. And it's purpley blue. I don't know whether it's blue or purple. It's one of them, blurple, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. So we'd have to see what that looked like when it was swatched, because once it's wet, it always goes that bit darker. Just drop my lid. I'm amazed it's taken me so long to do that. Okay. I look like the glitter fairies flown by and just dropped me a load of glitter from a parachute or something. I don't know. Never mind. This one is called Beautiful. Well, let's hope it is, shall we see? This might be a wedding-y type one. Most likely. Oh, that's gorgeous. It is beautiful. I like that. It's kind of cream with multicolour. Oh, poo. Well, we can see that now perfectly on my glove. And all over my table. Oh, God. So it's a beautiful glitter, that one is. Moving swiftly on. Look at that, guys. Look. Oh, nice. There it is. Look, you can see it on my glove there. That is stunning. It's got mainly gold. Gold and cream. Very nice. Like that. Okay, so 3 left. We've got Fig. Now, I know that Fig is a beautiful colour when it's on. It is stunning. It looks totally different from in the pot, but look at that. It's that gorgeous Fig aubergine colour. Very pretty. Love that one. And then we've got Chalk Blush. I've never seen this one. So. Ooh. Oh, that's a gorgeous peachy pink colour. I really like that. And it'll be chalky, so it might well be matte. kind of more of a matte effect. You know, like it, well, they're all matte until you actually shine them up, but it would probably look better matte than it would be gloss. But then if it's a chalky texture, perhaps better for an ombre. Probably produce a nice soft ombre, that colour. And lastly, I've got khaki, which is always handy for doing camo nails. I quite like this shade of green. Oh, that's kind of silky. Can you see that? Look at that on the lid. That is gorgeous. I like that one. Now that is really pretty. That would look nice with the grey and, you know, a different shade of green, maybe a bit of black and a camo nail. Right, so I'm going to clean this mess up very quickly. Just be a second. Sweep it away and I'll show you my brushes. So, yeah, the brushes, I think, I can't remember whether it was £16 or £21 they came to. For 3 brushes, that is amazing because they're normally like £35 each. So, I'd waited quite some time before I'd be able to afford new brushes, to be fair, because, you know, I know how long they last and they're a good investment, but it was a lot of money to spend all at once, especially since I'd bought all the other things. So I was being good, I was being a bit careful. So, yeah, so I bought 3 of the brushes from Vinted. So this lady, one I think sold this one separately and the other one came with these. I can't quite remember and I can't look at my phone because I'm using my phone at the moment. But anyway, I did buy the CJP Liz Guild one, which, as I say, I've probably ruined. I'm not sure whether that was the one or it was this one, my other one. It may have been this one, depend, because mine has always got hair sticking out. Yeah, this is the one I got. This is the one I got. Can you see the difference? Mine is used. It does come back to shape as soon as it's in the monomer. But yeah, that's mine. I've had that a long time. So that's mine. And there's one on its way to Celtic Nails to help her learn. This one is the one I got off Vinted. Beautiful brush. Ready to use. Reshaped. Love it. Perfect. And this one is lovely. It's got a nice belly on it. It's got, when you're buying a brush, you make sure it's Kolinsky. Comes to a point like that. Has a nice belly on the brush so that when you're patting on your pat, 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 pat down the nail with the acrylic and pat and pull as you go. You often use the belly of the brush more than you're actually using the tip. Use the tip to tuck it in behind the cuticle, but then you pat and bring it down the nail like so, all the way down. So you need to have a good belly on the brush. I've bought cheap brushes over the years, guys. I've got loads of them, and they give the impression they're going to be good, and they are not. This one is from Savaland, which is fine. I mean, Savaland is a great brush to practice with, but let me show you what I mean. So the belly of this brush looks great. I've never even used it. It's not Kolinsky. It feels acrylic, kind of nylon. Doesn't feel like Kolinsky here at all. It's, look, the belly of that brush is just not, it's not going to be as strong or as precise as this one. Can you see how it holds itself together? Now, I always leave my brushes in monomer. These have been in monomer. So, and then, you know, left like that. I store them like that so that the brush stays not, I mean, it does dry in, but it keeps it in good shape. So that's how I keep my brushes. I mean, that one is put back in there. I've never even bothered using that because I don't like it. It's too fake for me. It's nothing like my Kolinsky brushes. So these are all Kolinsky here. Here's another example. Let's see. This one. This was a cheap one from Temu. I used it to swatch some acrylics. It is Kolinsky. It's lovely soft hair. But look at it, guys. It's gone all, I mean, it's massive. And there's nothing, it just spreads out straight away. There is no weight to the belly of that brush. I would much rather it was pinched here and it had a bit of weight. But there is ways of doing that. You can't pinch your brush, which just means squeezing it here with some pliers. You can pinch your brush and then bring it into shape. But I just didn't bother, so because I'm just not impressed by it. But it's okay for practice and for messing around with, so I have kept them. But yeah, always keep your brushes in good condition if you can. Always got this one as well. I wanted this for a while. I haven't had this one before, and this is the CJP 3D Precise. God, look at the mess of that. There's got something stuck in there. I've been making real coffee today, and I think I've got coffee grains stuck in it. Oh, I can't get it out either. Anyway, ignore my cuticles, they're a mess. I need to redo my nails. This CJP 3D brush is perfect for doing petals and for sculpting. And it's really nice, and I really like it. I did use it the other day. It's a bit stuck together because I've put monomer on it to hold its shape, but you can see how nice it is. It's, well, it probably needs a bit more of a clean, but yeah, you can see it's got a little belly on it, and then it comes down to a point, and the triangle shape gives you your petals. So you put it on the side and you get your petal shape. So it's a very precise brush, which is what it is, and it's for doing 3D sculpting. This one is the Gemma Porch. Now, Gemma Porch is the JP part of the CJP name, yeah. Chrissy is the other one. And this is Gemma Porch, the Gemma Porch brush. So this is the best one of the lot. Now, again, I've kept it. I've put in monomer and I've just left it. So it needs conditioning. I will do that, but look, guys, it's a lovely brush. It's bigger than the other one. Again, quite precise. It's got a good weight to the belly, and I really like that brush. Isn't it beautiful? So, yeah, so I got these three, and I was over the moon. So once I've sorted them out, they're going to be perfect with all these CJP powders, which I got for £28. And I'm looking forward to showing you guys the best of my ability how to use them. This is also the CJP Big Boy brush, just in case you're interested. It's more like the same size as this one. Can you see? So yeah, a bit bigger, much bigger than this one. So, but for learning, the best size you should have is an 8 or even a 10, 12, thereabouts. And I think that's what this one is, the Liz Guild one. And this is the bigger one. This is if you want to do it in one bead. So yeah, but I do need to sort these out. But I've had them a long, long time. The CJP, the big boy one, and the Liz Guild one. I've got, as I say, I've got 2 Liz Guild ones. In fact, I've got 3 now. One's on its way to Kels. I can't get it back in the blooming thing. It's so annoying. I do have some brush cleaner. I could put it in that, I suppose. Anyway, not today. I'm not doing it today. I've been busy, too busy doing other things. But yeah, this brush I've had for a very long time, and I do trim the stray hairs now and again. Just chop them off. Let me just pop it in some brush cleaner or some monomer just to kind of get it back into shape. Here's my brush cleaner. So I'm just going to pop it into some brush cleaner just to bring my brush back into shape so I can get the lid back on. Normally I would pour that out. I'm really not behaving myself today, am I, guys? But yeah, I'm just going to give it a wee clean in there. Pad to wipe it off on. Just bring those bristles together a little bit better. That's it. It's a wee bit better than it was. And I'll just pop it in there. And as you can see, this brush is pinched. There's a little pinch right there. So yeah, give it a little bit of a roll back and forwards, and that should bring the bristles into place. So just be careful with that one. But yeah, that's how you do it. So guys, that's all I've got time for today. I hope you've enjoyed my video. I know it's been a long one, but I have been kind of saving these things up for you. Make sure you know that what you're buying on Vinted is for sure genuine, because like I said, I've been conned now a few times. No more, I'm not having it anymore. Like I said, it's not only with these products, they can just put anything in the pot. Do not put that anywhere near you if you've got any allergies. It is okay just for practicing. I have used it, but I'm not happy. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Look what I got instead in another bundle. And all the things from AliExpress, all the other things that I got from Vinted, my Pro Impressions box. Yeah, I've been spoiled, so I've had a great time showing you these. And I hope you've enjoyed my video, and I'll see you soon, guys. Bye.